This segment is sponsored by the Springfield Park District. We took a trip to the Henson Robinson Zoo to discuss all things animals. Plus, you are about to meet their animal ambassador, and you may be surprised by who it is. Take a look. I am here today with Doug Hodel. He is the director here at the Henson Robinson Zoo. And before this interview even really kicks off, we're going to address the possum in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is this animal ambassador you have?
This is Poppy, and Poppy is one of our education animals that people can meet when they come out to the zoo. She is a North American, or more precisely a Virginia opossum, but she is also the only marsupial that you'll find here in the United States, meaning she has a pouch where the young actually develop, kind of like a kangaroo or a wallaby, that same kind of a thing. But we are only marsupial that we have here, and they also have more teeth than any other mammal here in the United States.
Let's hope we don't find that
out.
let's
kind of, But she's really good. She loves to come out and meet the people and get out. Normally these guys are very nocturnal, but she loves to be out in the daylight.
They always get in my garbage at night.
Yeah, they do. Well, it's a very common animal that we have here, and people kind of tend to look past them and they don't really think about how cool these animals really are. But possums play an important role in the wild. These guys will eat a lot of ticks. They'll eat a lot of grubs in your yard and such. And sometimes they do get into garbage. Everybody loves a free lunch. But I'd implore everybody to come out and learn a little bit more about the possum, because they are really cool animals.
Yeah, so with fall and winter coming up, does the zoo have any fun activities or events going on?
We do. We've got Zooly Gooly coming up, and that's going to be the 24th and 25th of October. And the kids can come out for a $5 admission. Bring the kids out, and it's free candy for everybody. We'll be set up with tables all around the zoo, and it's just a really good, safe time for the kids to come out and have a really good time. We've also going to be rolling in right after that into our zoo lights, holiday lights, and we'll have the whole place decorated with thousands of twinkling lights. It's really cool. You got to come out for that.
And so people can walk through?
They come out and walk around the zoo at night, and the animals are out and the twinkling lights are going, and it's full-blown Christmas spirit. It's really an amazing event.
Oh my gosh. So do your zoo hours or anything change during the fall and winter?
We do. Now, as we roll into November, we're only going to be open on the weekends. After that, we're going to roll into just being open for Christmas lights all through December. And the reason we do that is a lot of the animals here are very temperature dependent. The opossum here can take it, but a lot of them that are from South America, Africa and such, they don't do great in the cold weather. So as the nights start to cool down, we have to bring them in. So there's not a whole lot of animals sometimes on exhibit. So we'll close for the season just because we want everybody to get the full experience when they come out to the zoo.
Yeah, so obviously this is a great place to bring your kids and to look at the animals. Do you guys do any educational programs?
We do. We've got a education staff, and you can look that up on springfieldparks.org. Oh, you're okay. She wants to do some education. Springfieldparks.org, and look at it. We've got them posted in our flyers, and you can also call the zoo's main line to get a little bit more information about that. But we've always had education programs going up. We also have a bird show that goes on every day at 11 o'clock. We free flights on birds. It's really cool to have a toucan fly over your head. So you got to come out and see that too. It's great.
So with these animals being from South America, a lot of them, and just other climates, what do you guys do to prepare for the cold weather and help these animals?
Well, a lot of them have what we call indoor holding areas, and we'll bring them in and close them off so it's temperature controlled, climate controlled inside. So they're not necessarily out on exhibit at that time of year. And we've got a big holding building that holds a lot of these different animals. So we shuffle them around, and it depends where they're from and what kind of temperatures they can withstand. Right now we're starting to drop into the 50s and stuff at night, and that gets a little cool for some of our primates. So little by little these animals are going to be going up for the winter.
Yeah, and what animals stay out in the winter?
Well, we've always got anything from here in North America.
Anything from North America?
Our mountain lions are out. The wolverine loves the cold weather.
Really?
Oh yeah. I come in on days my face is frozen. That wolverine's like, best day ever. And she loves it. So you come out and see her tromping around. But a good majority, about half of our animals will still be on exhibit.
Fantastic. Well, Doug, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Marketplace. We aren't done with the zoo yet, so stay tuned. There is so much more for you guys to see. We're going to head back over there and talk to Doug Hodel about their new interpretive area for mammals. Take a look. I am back here at the Henson Robinson Zoo with Doug Hodel. I keep wanting to say Hodel, but it's Hodel.
That's okay.
So today we are actually standing in front of the new African Asian Mammals Interpretive Area.
Right.
Correct?
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about this new idea you guys have with this building.
Well, we just opened this. We've been building this thing for a couple of years now. And the thing when you build zoo exhibits, they're not like building a house. They have to be specially designed and everything has to be specially built. So it takes a little bit longer, a little more expense to it.
Yeah.
But this cost us just over $1 million. Most of it came from a grant with Illinois Department of Natural Resources. And they have a museum grant that they give out every couple of years. We were a recipient of that, and that allowed us to build this area. And we're slowly kind of going through the zoo and tearing out some of the old buildings that have been here for 50 years or so and putting up these new kind of...
Doing a little revamp.
Exactly, and that's kind of where we are with this one. We just finished it. One side is going to be the binturong, which are an Asian bear cat, really cool animal, and they actually smell like popcorn, so that's kind of what that smell is you've got there, yeah. And then on the other side are langurs, our silvery langurs, and they're a Asian primate. So we just opened this up, and it's a really cool building. It allows you to see them outside, and when we do bring the animals in for the winter or in the cold months, you can actually see them inside too. So
yeah, well, I was going to ask kind of the design of it. Where did you guys get that inspiration?
It's just a bunch of zoo people working together.
Yeah.
You know, over the years, you kind of learn what the animals need, what the keepers need, and how to kind of mesh those together for something that works for everyone. So that's what we've done. We've designed that. We worked with the design company from out of state, out of Arizona, that works with some zoo stuff, so they know what we're talking about. Well, I need this and this, and we were able to put it together and have it built.
Yeah, so you mentioned a couple of the animals that are going to be calling that home, but are there any other animals that you can tell us about?
Well, we're also going to be adding, behind here, we're going to be adding some bird aviaries.
Oh.
And the reason we haven't put those up yet is we're getting to the last part of the year. Those animals would have to go back up. So we didn't want to put up an exhibit that's going to be empty while the people are here. So we'll erect those sometime over the winter, and those will be ready for spring when spring rolls around. So look for our hornbills and our tortoises, and we'll fill up this yard adequately.
Yeah,
sure.
well, I was going to say, what can people expect when they come check out this new exhibit?
They can expect the langurs and the binturong, and eventually we may move the binturong and bring some other types of primates in as well. So the neat thing about that building is the way it's designed inside is we can shift things around almost in a big circle, and it gives us a lot of extra holding area and a lot of more versatility to manage these animals. So when you build these things, that's what you want to do, is how can we best manage these animals and how can we design this building to work for that.
Yeah, well, Doug, that's fantastic. I'm so glad you guys are doing a revamp and kind of just freshening things up so visitors can see some new things. So thank you so much.
You're sure welcome. Come out and see us anytime.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.